one can secure the bag.
Get the bag, King Walker.
Let's go, 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 get some money, fuck they plan. I told her take this plan B and stop playing. I'm tired of buying jewelry, finna buy some land. They still tryna figure out who I am, who I be.
What up, though? What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there doing well. All right, y'all, so let's go on and jump right in. So the first card we have is family. So someone here could be thinking about starting a family. For some of you guys, maybe you don't have kids. You know what I'm saying? It's just you, yourself, and I. You want to start a home. You want to have a family. First you want to meet that person. And meet someone, start a family. Some of you guys, you're like, man, fuck me, somebody. You may be thinking about adopting kids, you just want to have a child, but this talks about feeling safe and secure. So this is talking about stability. Like someone here feels like they'll have more stability in their life if they have their own family, or they can have a family with you, or something here, okay? Then we got completely done. So there's the energy of someone who is completely done with a particular person or situation. They have moved on from this person. They've ended some type of cycle, closed out some type of cycle. This is giving me a karmic lesson because we have the lessons learned, okay? So someone here has truly moved on from a particular person or situation, and they have learned some type of karmic cycle. And so it's like now possibly after learning some type of karmic lesson here, it's like now this person is thinking about settling down and wanting to have a family. So this could have been someone who was non-committal. Maybe they weren't thinking about a family and settling down. They was just want to be out here for the streets and doing their own thing. But it's like now, after being completely done with a personal situation or moving on or learning some type of lesson, it's like they're opening their heart to commitment. All right. This can be someone that you share, like you have a connection with them on the 5D, so you often see them in your dreams. You feel like this person communicate with you, messages through music. You pick up on some things. You're able to use your intuition, use your discernment when it comes to situations dealing with them. Like you may pick up on their energy. You may pick up a lot of communication from this person in the 5D. Maybe you feel like they send you lots of synchronicity, so you always seeing numbers. You always hearing songs. You're always seeing their name or their birthday, their initials, like something. There's always something there to remind you of this particular person here, okay? All right, so tell us more. What else does Scorpio need to know? I love you, Scorpio. So we got reflection, okay? So someone here has gone through a dark night of the soul. Yeah, remember I said this is someone who has learned some type of lesson in their life. They've been doing a lot of reflecting, or this situation, whatever they went through, taught them how to reflect. All right, they had to face their fears, face some type of inner truth, and see either a particular person for who they truly are. All right, so there could have been some type of illusion that was created, or someone here was wearing a mask. But I feel like they've gone through a powerful transformation here. All right, and it's like now it has this person wanting to settle down. Look at this, dating. This could have been someone who just likes to hook up with people. You know what I'm saying? They always got involved with one night stands. For some of you, they'll be seeing you and other people. Like they will always be seeing multiple people at the same time. But it's like now you got this person wanting to settle down. I'm not gonna say like not be a player, because some of y'all they could have been in this player ass energy, but you make this person, or for some of you guys this can be your energy. Maybe you're the one, because the first card that came out was family. So someone here is thinking about stability and being more stable and wanting to have that security, wanting to start a family here, all right? But I feel like for some of you, this person they have to make you feel safe around them as well, okay? Whatever this person did, they know that you don't feel safe, you don't feel secure, you don't feel safe and secure around them. So it's like they're going to have to do something to make you feel safe around them again. So let's pull some. Let's see what was going on. I'm looking at this mirroring card as well. For some of you, I feel like you were able to mirror to each other things within both of you guys that needed to be worked on. There were some things within you, Scorpio, that needed to be healed or worked on. I feel like there were some things within this particular person that needed to be healed and worked on. So it was like this connection that you had with them may have not been that great, but I feel like they mirrored to you some areas of your life that you needed to heal from, and you did the same, okay? All right, so let's pull some more. Let's see what else. Damn, okay. So we have enduring love. Oh, this person saying, Scorpio, they can picture you and them growing old together. I'm telling you, starting a family. Now, this is what's on someone's mind a lot, okay? Growing old with someone, starting a family, laying those roots, okay? Sharing stories, being able to finish each other's sentences. Like that's when you know when you've been around somebody for a long time and that you really truly know someone when you can like finish their sentences. Like you know, because remember I said you and this person have like a 5D connection. So it's like even though you may not be physically dealing with them, it's like you can read each other's minds. You see what I'm saying? This is what they're thinking about. Someone is thinking about having a family with you, growing old together. All right, shared healing. Remember, I said, yes, it's dark night of the soul. I feel like you've gone through this as well. There's a period of your life where you had to face those fears, whatever it was that was holding you back from becoming the best version of yourself. You had to face those fears. You had to confront those people in your life, those situations, so that you can move forward here, okay? Together, you and this person are both breaking generational curses, and you're becoming the example of someone that you never had growing up. So it's like the say you a mother, you know what I'm saying? And some of the generational curses that you're breaking is you're learning how to be a better mom than the mother that you had growing up, okay? And this is what's going to break that because if you have a daughter, guess what? When she has kids now, she's going to know how to love her kids, how to protect her kids, and how to treat her kids here. You know, so don't beat yourself up. This is something I definitely had to learn. I literally just had this conversation with my daughter last night. You know what I'm saying? And telling her about how I'm learning how to be a better mom. I didn't get the best example. I ain't saying mom was the worst mom, but she damn sure wasn't the best. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have the best example of what a good mother was and how to be there. There's no handbook on how to be a good mom or a good father. You know, if you're a man, you may have not had a father in your life, you know, due to that person choosing not to be there. Maybe, you know, they met some timely demise or something like that, you know. But whatever the situation was, you didn't have that example. So when you had kids, you vowed, you was like, I'm going to be a better father. I'm going to be a better mother than what I had here. And this is what this reflection. So some of you guys have been through the same things together. And this is where that family, this is going to be that root, both of you guys. You're planting seeds for you, your generations to come. You know, this dynamic, like you and this person really coming together. For some of you guys, if your kids have never had like a stepmom or stepdad or someone to show them whatever that absent parent that they were missing, they're about to receive that. Okay? Let's see one more. I like this, y'all. Ah, here we go with this bullshit. We got jealous control, though. I feel like you and this person are going to have, like, someone here can have some jealous tendencies, right? So it's like, it's okay for, you know, I'm not going to say it's okay to be jealous, but it's okay to be like, that's my, like, Scorpios, but they always say we're possessive. And we're not possessive. We're territorial when it comes to people, especially our mates. You know what I'm saying? We don't want, you know, ladies, you don't want no other female getting closer to your man than you. You know what I'm saying? Men, you don't want no other man getting closer to your woman than you are. You know, like it's certain boundaries and laws and guidelines you got to abide by fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going for certain shit. So I'm picking up someone here can have like some jealous tendencies, but I don't think it's going to ruin the relationship. I feel like this is something that someone here is going to have to learn and build to work on trust. Okay, some in a relationship for some of you guys, there's somebody here who I feel like they can tend to be jealous. You know, there can be some jealousy situations that occur within this relationship, but I feel like there is nothing that communication can't fix. You know what I'm saying? Like you and this person are going to be able to sit down and talk about this. So that's that 2 of Cups. That's when you learn and grow through a relationship together. And you can tell this person like, hey, that made me feel good. You don't want, but just know I'm fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. Like I'm 10 toes down, baby. You ain't got to worry about me fucking with nobody else. Like there can be some reassurance that someone here is gonna have to get, okay? Whether it's you who's gonna be the one who's gonna need this reassurance, or you're dealing with someone who's gonna need a little bit of reassurance. Have that conversation. See, those are those hard conversations that you have to have in relationships. And it don't always have to end to a fight or an argument. You know what I'm saying? It can end with two people being able to sit down and have a mature conversation and you letting the other person know, like, hey, you ain't got to do all that, bro. I'm fucking with you. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do that. All right, so let's see who this reading is about. That was pretty good, y'all. I like that reading. So we'll get the zodiac signs and then we'll see who this is about. If anything resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let Blue Flame know what's going on. Let your girl know what's going on, okay? If you're interested in a personal, my email will be in the description box below. All right, so who is this reading about for Scorpio? All right, who is this reading about for Scorpio? Okay, so light, this one wants to come out. I seen this too. Okay, so we got light complexion. This is about somebody who light skin. All right, who is this reading about? Okay, we got dark or brunette hair. That energy came out. I think last time I pulled. All right, who is this reading about for my Scorpios? All right, this can be someone who has curves or a nice body. Who is this about for Scorpio? Someone who wears the lashes. Let's see one more. Who is this about for Scorpio? You see that? All right, then we got blonde hair. All right, so let's get the zodiac signs. Who is this reading about for my Scorpios? All right, who is this about for Scorpio? We got Gemini, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius. Who is this about for Scorpio? Heavy Libra, Leo, and Capricorn. Capricorn, heavy Taurus. All right, let's go one more. Who is this reading about for my Scorpio? Virgo, heavy Scorpio, and Aquarius. All right, you guys, I love you, and until next time, stay blessed.